Tienen un buen de feria.
I'll drive.
Y aquí cabrones, los más chingones.
Amigos, let's go.
Radio Santa Blanca.
Hola, banda loca. You know you're no longer just a recreational drug user when you start to get all philosophical and shit about drugs. I was chilling with my boy Jaime, and he bust out with this shit like, wait, you think that your eyes see truthfully? You think your ears hear truth too? And he like starts talking about how your eyes might be fooling you all the time, like color blindness, or that your ears might be lying, like when somebody's a little bit deaf. But I'm like, carnal, your eyes can't be lying that much. You can't hear as good as a dog, but your ears can't be lying that fucking much either. No seas baboso, pues. The human race has survived for like thousands of
We're in
years.
Bukhara.
You know that annoying DJ Perico on Santa Blanca radio? The activity has narrowed the location of his main broadcasting station to Bukhara, so Perico himself should be close.
What do we want with him?
We need you to use your unique charm to convince DJ Perico to broadcast a Pakatari speech. It's a move that'll both raise the rebels' profile and make the cartel look bad.
Persuade, change, and influence, huh? No leads on Perico's 20?
We're still looking, but we don't even know what he looks like. Forage for intel. Find him, use him. I'll let you know if we can narrow down the location of the radio station.
Maybe neither is real. Maybe they're both real. I just talk the talk and spin the tunes that make your asses bounce. This next track, a classic from back when I was sober. It's for all you bautas out there who have given up on sobriety and embraced a different version of truth.
Transmitiendo desde Battle Libya.
Esto es Radio Santa Blanca.
Hay personas elegidas desde tiempos inmemoriales para guiarnos a la luz. El camino redentor de la Niña Blanca nos acompaña en estos tiempos de oscuridad. La luz llega de las palabras de nuestro predicador. Venga a nuestros encuentros pastorales. Deje de sufrir. Encuentre el consuelo. Acérquese a la Iglesia de la Santa Muerte.
This is Nidia Flores. If you're a buchona like I am, your entire life people have called you bossy, Mandona. For me, my mother was the first person to call me Mandona. Then it was the other niños at school. As I got older, it was boyfriends, co-workers, and let's be honest, my mother has never stopped calling me Mandona. People say it's because they expect a woman to be pleasant and sweet. O sea, there are even some women out there, successful women, who want to ban the actual word bossy. But people who are satisfied being pleasant, who don't act bossy, even if they don't like the word, they don't get what they fucking want. They don't make millions of dollars a month shipping products all over the world. They don't have a hacienda or hundreds of sicarios ready to die for them. So chicas, be mandonas, be bossy. If you're una cohibida and you're not una cabrona, you won't ever be the fucking boss.
Son las 9 en punto. Hace sol ahorita y va a ser mucho calor hoy por la tarde. Va a ser parecido por 2 o 3 días hasta el jueves, cuando la lluvia viene por la noche y hace mucho viento. Ten cuidado si viaja a las montañas y hasta el fin de semana va a ser mucho viento. Hasta mañana.
Estás en Radio SB.
Que eres la más linda. Por eso quiero dedicarte esta canción, amiga. Mira qué linda que sos. Que te mira y te admira, mi amor. Mira qué linda, divertida, así eres. Eres la más linda de todas las mujeres. Todas las mujeres.
Deploying drone. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Marking it. Got eyes on the cartel supply chopper. Let's hijack it and divert its payload to the rebels instead. Got a tango. Sniper up in the tower. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
We copy. Relaying enemy positions now.
That's 10 targets.
I'm getting a position. Target acquired. Standing by. Dropped him. They're gonna make you. Back up. I'm moving to position.
I need to get a better position.
I got it. Moving to position. Target marked.
Target acquired.
Say the word. Got it. I'm getting a
They're
position.
gonna see you. Hold up.
I've got the target. Got him. He's down.
Roger, let me get in position.
I need a better position. Shit, I gotta find a good position.
Roger. Target
Target
acquired.
acquired. Stand ready. Call the shot. He's gone.
Bill, sounds like they found a body. Clear.
I found a receipt for the construction of a sound booth. That has to be for Perico's radio station. Let's check out the address.
We've got a possible location on DJ Perico's radio station. Go check it out.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here. Good work. We can leave the chopper here and the rebels will pick it up.
He ought to let me drive.
Got another tango. And baby makes 3. I got eyes on a sniper. He makes 5. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
I'm moving to position.
Let me find a good position.
Target marked.
I got it. Moving to position.
Roger. Target marked.
Say the word.
That brings us to 10.
He's dead.
That mine's been out of business a long while.
Probably one of those old silver mines the Spanish started. Slaves mined those for centuries.
I heard these silver mines have folk altars in there. Miners had to leave coca and tobacco for El Tio when they were working.
I can see why it wasn't hard for Santa Muerte to find a home here.
I'm getting in position. I've got the target.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I need to get a better position.
Dropped him.
That guy heard the shot. He's looking for the source.
¡Al piso! ¡Todos al puto piso! ¡Un hijo de la chingada nos está disparando!
They're onto us. Watch out.
¡Órale! ¡Salgan, hijos de la chingada!
¡Se quedan por aquí, cabrones!
Engaging.
They're on this side.
Los putos de ruta nos están metiendo. ¡Mándenles la pinche patrulla! ¡Aguanten, cabrones! Hay una patrulla que va hacia ustedes.
Nothing solid, but I found Perico's former bodyguard, Turo Ruiz. He now works for the cartel at Pilca, some kind of mine. Seems like there's some kind of bad blood between the two, so he might give up the DJ.
Get the hell out of there.
Shitballs. Get ready. Fire.
Ooh.
¿Qué van a empezar a pelear o van a seguir con sus mamadas?
DJ Perico's former bodyguard now works at Pilca Mine. Track him down and see what he can tell us about his old boss.
Clear. How you guys holding up? Hang on, I'll drive.
Life, people have called you bossy, Madonna. For me, my mother was the first person to call me Madonna. Then it was the other niños at school. As I got older, it was boyfriends, co-workers, and let's be honest, my mother has never stopped calling me Madonna. People say it's because they expect a woman to be pleasant and sweet. O sea, there are even some women out there, successful women, who want to ban the actual word bossy. But people who are satisfied being pleasant, who don't act bossy, even if they don't like the word, they don't get what they fucking want. They don't make millions of dollars a month shipping products all over the world. They don't have a hacienda or hundreds of...
Bowman, we're crossing into Malca province. Any intel on the area?
Oh shit. You should be near El Cheeto.
Is that bad, or...?
The biggest name in Narco Corrido. Music that sings the praises of drug traffickers.
Can't say I know his stuff.
Well, you should. He's the public face of the enemy. The propaganda and recruiting machine with a voice like velvet. His fans are so nuts for him. This past August, when he refused to go on stage in Anaheim because of some pay dispute, the audience rioted, wrecked the venue.
So he's got influence.
Find out everything you can about El Cheeto's visit so he can ruin it. He'll probably be keeping a low profile, but you can bet his agent will be making the rounds, looking for any way to make this trip profitable.
Got it. We'll focus on finding that agent.
How did I rise through the ranks to...
If you don't listen to Narco Corridos, you're a pussy and you're off my Christmas list. Narco Corrido is like gangster rap for the 21st century. The talk is tough, the music is banned, and the swagger is the show. This sexy motherfucker is El Cheeto, by far the #1 corrido performer in the world. His record sales rake in millions of dollars every year. Were he not so close to Santa Blanca, I'd be having his babies. As it stands, this suave slab of macho writes and sings the corridos that tell the tales of Santa Blanca's buchones from Bolivia to Culiacan. El Cheeto, real name Marcelo Rios, is not a bad guy. He just sings like one. He's also in tight with all the villains in Santa Blanca. The cartel's Church of Santa Muerte is sponsoring a kind of publicity tour and a concert in Malca. El Cheeto's supposed to boost morale and spread Santa Blanca's good word. This is an opportunity to nab an outsider with an inside track who's got everything to lose. We get El Cheeto to roll on his buddies. Prosecutors in nearly every country of the Western Hemisphere will sing our praises. Snatch and grab, but be gentle. And please, don't touch that handsome face.
I'm the most feared and respected woman in the cartel. And I always answer. I act like I ain't afraid of nothing. Like I have the biggest huevos in the room. And like nothing and nobody is gonna stop me from getting what I chingada madre want. And I tell those huerquillas, and I'm telling you, do the same damn thing. It's the only way a woman can win in our world. And if you live a life like ours, if you don't win, you're fucking dead. So even if being a bad morra doesn't feel true, if you act like it is, enough people will believe it that it will become the truth.
Radio Santa Blanca con DJ Perico.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I was a young boy, era solo un morrito. The autodefensas captured a sicario in my neighborhood. The man was called Pelon, and he was well known to the town. I had accompanied my abuelita to the church, and as she knelt to light a candle for my dead father, El Pelon stumbled through the doors, frightening the people inside. Pelon was already bloody from when the autodefensa shot him earlier in the day. I thought this sicario had come in to hide. What other door would be open for him to find shelter? But I was wrong. This humble man, facing capture, facing death, limped down the aisle to the altar, and he knelt before the statue of the crucifixion. He turned his face to heaven, and he prayed, Dios, free me. But then the autodefensas came into the church.
Jesus, you just hit a civilian.
Right there in front of the altar, they dragged him out into the street and beat him some more. That sicario was never seen again. I have never forgotten that day, and that is why I have never been captured.
Keep your eyes on the road. You just hit a civilian.
If we start shooting, ID your targets, people. We know Perico's ex-bodyguard Ruiz is working at this mine, and we need him alive for questioning. Sniper, top
Moving
of the
to
tower.
position. Copy. Target marked.
Got
I
it.
see a second target. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Drone is airborne.
Let me get a good sight line.
Here's target number 5.
Target marked.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. Found a rebel radio transmitter that's been cold for too long. Let's heat it up.
You know, there's a reason why the rebels don't keep these things running. Like all the bullets the cartel throws at them.
Guess we'll have to throw some back.
I'm moving to position.
Let me find a good position.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Roger. Target acquired.
Shit, I gotta find a good position.
Wait
Got the
one, let
target.
me get in position.
I asked the rebels to...
Ready
I
to
got
engage.
eyes of Perico's former bodyguard. Let's talk to him.
I'm getting in position. Ready to fire.
He's down.
Civilians in the area. Watch your targets.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
Tranquilo.
I'm moving to position.
Me entrego. Me rindo, tranquilo.
You Arturo Ruiz? DJ Perico's former bodyguard?
Perico? Man, fuck that guy. That pinche puto shot my dog.
He shot your friend?
No, man, he shot my dog. Un perro. Paloma never did nothing to no one.
Perico killed your pet? What for?
Hijo de su reputa madre, Perico was trying to smoke weed out of an AR-15. Fucking thing went off and got Paloma. Still have nightmares about that. Wake up with the shakes and shit.
You want to get back at Perico? Give me his real name. A photo too.
Man... Perico's real name is Marco Garcia. I don't have no photo, but I hope you kill that motherfucker.
Tranquilo.
We went through all that, and all we got was a name as common as Marco Garcia.
The activity will work their magic. Send them the name and maybe they can zap us back a picture so we can ID the asshole.
Found a location for a cartel network station. Let's deactivate it.
Tienen un buen de feria.
Buenas.
Hold up, we got hostile activity.
I'll pilot.
All right, good to go.
mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB built them for their buchones.
I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die.
What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Got him.
Engaging tangos.
Shit, they spotted us.
Pinche cabrón! Talk, now! Relax, Way, I'll talk. I found some stuff that mentions the cartel built DJ Perico a house in a village called Todos Santos. Let's see if he's there.
Pay a visit to Perico's home in Todos Santos. If he's there, grab him and bring him in. If not, search the place for useful intel.
Sniper out there. I got eyes on the
Getting
sniper.
in position.
Let me get into position.
I've got the target.
I asked the rebels
No
to do a
target.
recon of
Repeat,
the area.
eyes on no target.
We got a mounted weapon. We got a mounted weapon. I need to get a better position. Roger. Target. That tango's done.
I'm moving to position. Target marked. Target locked. Enemy down.
drone is up. I got a third target. Marking an enemy. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting in position.
Let me find a good position.
I got it. Moving to position.
Well, that's my target.
Got the target.
Got the target. Lost the target.
Got him. He's down.
¿Y eso? Pedro, ¿eres tú? Pedro. ¿Qué pedo? Ya, mijos. Tranquilos. ¡Ahí están!
Perico isn't here. Scour up any kind of intel you can. Open fire.
Roger that.
Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Their lieutenant's on the run.
Engaging.
We've got schematics of some kind. Fractal antenna, maybe.
If Perico's using that fractal antenna to broadcast, that drawing might help the activity get a beat on his location. Target eliminated.
We've got a possible location on DJ Perico's radio station. Go check it out.
Got no tangos on my radar.
You guys ready? Fire.
I copy.
Fire.
Copy that.
Opening fire on these fuckers.
Damn, that guy's dead.
Stay out of sight. We're closing in on the radio station. Let's see if Perico's on the job. Can't see squat. Our drone's being jammed. This place is empty.
Maybe he ran. Maybe somebody we talked to tipped him off.
But he's still broadcasting.
Bowman, we're at the station. DJ Perico isn't here, but there's still a broadcast coming through.
He's using that station as a relay to boost his signal, and we can't hack in without the encryption key. Use the drone to scan his antennas. Sicken can take incoming data, and we can try to trace his location by triangulating the incoming signal's strength.
Roger that.
All I understood from that phone call with Bowman was scan the antenna.
We just have to keep the drone still till the scanning's done.
Getting some awful interference here.
Not good. Might be a jammer in the area. You're gonna have to find and destroy that before you can scan Perico's antennas.
We're on it. Target marked. Keep an eye on your background. Got another tango.
Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Eyes on a gun turret.
There's a cartel medal over here. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this.
Tango knows somebody's got a beat on him.
No mames, güey. No voy a escuchar un tiro. Ah, huevo, seguro nos están atacando.
Watch your step. These guys know something.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're going to be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Engage targets. Get ready. Fire.
Copy.
Kill confirmed.
No están en nuestro alcance. Manden una pinche patrulla para atraparlos. Necesitamos. Hay una patrulla en camino. Aguanten, bala. Nos están chingando y no podemos tocarlos.
Looks like mercenarios want to get some.
Tenemos apoyo de los grupos de refuerzo. Están en camino para llegar a donde vimos por última vez al enemigo.
Oh fuck, they're heading this way.
Tango down.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Got eyes on a Tango. He's got a lot of background.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Tango down.
Deploying drone. Drone's fucked up. Jamming us.
Target is down.
Signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
Got it. Moving.
Roger that. Moving.
I need a better position.
Roger. Target acquired.
Drone's fucked up. Jamming us.
Dropped him.
Sniper out there.
We're in a target for environment. We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.